Hey Trombones, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to review Accent Book 2, page number 13. In today's page, we've got to review in the upper left-hand corner the note D. This is the note D that sits above the first ledger line in first position. So this could be considered a high note for you if you are a newer player or an intermediate player. In the middle of page 13, we've got the rhythm, an eighth note, and 2/16. So the exercise shows us eighth note 2/16, eighth note 2/16, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. And then finally, dynamic markings, FP, F dash P. That means the first time you play forte, and the second time, play it piano or soft. Our first exercise this afternoon is high note happenings. It's number 39. It's in 3/4 time, and it has B flat and E flat. And it'll introduce that note D, that high note D in first position. I've got my metronome set at 70 beats per minute. Let's play together high note happening. 1, 2, and 3. Ready, set, go. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. If you're still working toward those high notes, remember that you want to keep your air moving. You want to pull your corners back so that that air can come out through that buzz and make that buzz faster and push that note higher. Our next exercise is going to review that rhythm pattern that we talked about, eighth and 2/16. 16th Avenue is number 40, and it has B flats. So be careful of your note E. It will be in second position. So we've got 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. That's our rhythm pattern. Join me, number 7. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Try that one again on your own if you're still struggling to get it all the notes and rhythms correctly. Next is El Floron duet. I'll play part 1. You can join me, or you can play part 2, part B. First and second endings, be careful. And 1, and ready, set, go. Part B. Ready, and go. Rest. Well done. Next is the Paw Paw Patch. It's an American folk song, number 42. 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and 1 and 2 E and a 1 and 2. 1, 2, here we go. measures, or the second ending, is a tricky part with all those 16th notes. First, third. So you've got 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then 4, 3, 3. Try it with me 2 times. Second ending, and 1, 2, first time, go. Second time, and ready, and go. Good job. Our next exercise is number 43. It's Spring from the Four Seasons by Antonio Vivaldi. This piece is in cut time. Remember, cut time changes the values of the notes by reducing them to half of what they normally would be. This piece is also only using the B flat in the key signature. So our A's and our E's will be in second position. So play from the beginning to the first ending, back to the beginning, take the second ending, jump to the second line, play the first ending, jump back to the beginning of the second line, and play the second ending. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, and here we go. I made a mistake at those last 2 measures. Play the last 2 measures of the second ending. 1 and 2 and second ending, go. There we go. There we have it. All right, our next and our last example here is accent on creativity, passing tones and neighbor tones. Write your own variation of this theme by adding passing tones, which are the notes that are between the pitches a third apart, and neighbor tones. So we have 2 examples of a passing tone and a neighbor tone in that first measure. The passing tone is the note C, and the neighbor tone is the E natural. What they'd like you to do is write with your pencil a few additional passing tones and neighbor tones where you think they fit. So take your pencil and fill that out, and then try playing it with your trombone and seeing if you've made good choices. So I hope this has been helpful to you. As I always do, I hope that you'll go back into the video and rewind and replay some of these exercises again for more practice. Also, try them on your own if you can, using a metronome so that you have a solid, steady beat source. Until I see you next time, keep practicing.